the national championship, UCLA versus UNLV. Tonight, we have the national championship. Well, everybody has come down to this. 16 teams. This is the 15th and final game. And this is for the national championship. On one hand, you have UNLV that has not been challenged yet in the second half. The closest anybody has been in the second half to this team has been 9 points. And Keith Wilkes for UCLA, a team that is almost just as dominant, but a little step below in their first few games. I would say that UNLV is a big favorite. UNLV has not trailed in the second half. We're ready to go and we're underway. UNLV has not trailed in any one of their 3 previous games. In the second half, Larry Johnson. That's a 3, and they get it. They open up the national championship 3-0. This UCLA team needs to start working well. They can't let UNLV get out to a big lead. A 3, no good. And here they go the other way. Here comes UNLV. If they get to transition and if they get to a lot of things happening, there is no way that UCLA can win today. Another 3 and a miss. Walton the rebound. They need him in the game. If they don't have him in the game, they're in trouble. They go inside the 2. It's good. Keith Wilkes cuts it to 1. Remember, this is for the national championship. Everything will be analyzed 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Next week, the Stanley Cup Finals start opposite the Minnows tournament. And there's a foul, and that's on Lee. So I think that is not a shooting foul. That'll just be throw it in right here. UNLV up by 1. They go inside. They lay in, no good. Rebound Anderson Hunt. And they bring it out. Greg Anthony, there's a 3, and he got it. Straddled it in. UNLV by 3. They won an early big lead. There's a steal, and Larry Johnson at 5. Oh my. Well, that's tipped in the air. Here's Lee. Oh, having trouble against his press. Inside and stolen away. Anthony, it's 9-2. Now, there's no doubt about this one. UNLV hit a 3 to go up 3-0. They have never trailed. It's now a 7-point game. They might win it all in the first half. We don't know. Here's Lee. They bring it back. They want to just settle it down. Let UNLV have their early explosion, and that's it. They want to go inside to Walton. They can't do it. Here they go. It's going to be tipped the other way. It doesn't matter. It's good. Anderson on UNLV has 11 of the first 13 points here in the national championship. They go outside. There's the 2. No good. Hey, Wilkes, there's Walton, and he misses. This might be the boringest 40 minutes ever, especially if UNLV gets up to a big one. Oh, there's a steal, and they're finally going to transition 11-4. Oh, they needed to do that. That's Holyfield. They needed easy points. It's 11-4. They try and look inside. Anthony. Anthony again to the near side. Anderson Hunt out of bounds. His foot was on the line. You can see UCLA fans. They're ready to go. You can see UNLV fans. They're ready to celebrate a championship already. UCLA wants to slow it down a little. Walton. And they're getting it inside. They have no answer for Walton. That's his first two. But it looks so easy doing it. They're trying to feed it inside. If he gets it, it's almost like an automatic two. He's 1-for-1 shooting. Two, rebound, no good. Missed it again. Walton will get the rebound. And they bring it up. Inside, there is two. And that is Anderson Hunt with the foul.
First team foul.
This will be 11-7. 5 in a row for UCLA. UCLA again missed it. Remember, both these teams played blowouts all through the tournament in real life. Three and a miss. Oh, there, David Butler will get the rebound. They go to Larry Johnson. It's 13-7. First time they've scored in a little bit. This is for the national championship. They go in, they're running plays. And the defense for UNLV isn't the greatest. UCLA is carving them up. Right now, they're just not turning them over. They're switching around defenses. It looks like a 2-3 extended zone. Butler, yes. 15-9. 3, Wilkes. And he misses. They go outside. Anthony, they want to go into Larry. They go to Stacey Ogman. Back to Johnson. They're trying to get it inside. They can't. There it is. This is 15-11 now. The problem with UNLV, as Farmer scores that, is they have no half-court offense now. If it's not transition, they are having a very difficult time against this UCLA team, the two, and that's a foul on Wilkes. If it's not a dumb foul or it's not transition, if UNLV has to run some kind of half-court offense, they're having trouble. This game started off 11-2. It's now 15-11, a 3 and a miss. David Butler, the offensive rebound. He's been very good so far in offensive rebound. 3, he got it. Greg Anthony, his 5th point. And it's an 18-11 lead now. This is for the national championship. 1990 UNLV leading UCLA, and there's a steal. Anthony, they go all the way. It's 20-11. Transition again, and UCLA is slowing it down. But there's a little more confidence because John Wooden knows as long as those don't transition a 3 and a miss, they can't get a rebound. They bring it down inside, and the foul on Farmer.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, for UNLV,
3rd team foul.
Most of their points have come on fast breaks. And I know they're at the free throw line, but and a miss. 11-2. This is their biggest lead. It's 21-11. It's back up to 10. It was down to 5. It was down to 4. UNLV is on a 6-0 run. UNLV with 11 points. Rotate it around. Well, they're looking right now. Outside, inside. That's going to be a foul on Greg Anthony. That's only their second, and there's going to be a timeout. UCLA needs to talk about why they only have 11 points in the first half of the first half. We'll be back in a minute. championship, everybody just dissects everything. But right now, it's easier. It's all transition. Turnovers by UCLA. When they run a half-court offense, it's been UCLA very good. When they turn it over like this, they're having no shot. It's 23 to 11 now. Greg Anthony. UCLA, I don't think they want to get anybody out of the game. That's why they called a timeout. There's a three and a miss. Walton can't have it. They can't get a rebound. They cannot get a rebound. And a two and a miss. Bring it down the other way.
Defensive foul.
And that's going to be not an and one. That's going to be on the floor. That's against Bice.
Substitution on the court.
Well, it's 12 to lead for UNLV. They go outside, a three and a miss. Baseball tonight. Match day number 14. Should be a good one. Should be fun. They go into Johnson. That's blocked by Walton. They bring it down. A little bit late for all the others to come around. That's a two. They can't get a rebound, though. Larry Johnson has 6 of them. There's a two. Turnaround, no. And Walton gets his rebound. He has a few himself. You don't have to worry about foul trouble. Not many fouls here. They go inside. Oh, to Walton. No. Tip. No good. They can't get anything, and there is just no way on. They go inside the foul. And that's on Holyfield, his first.
Personal foul.
UCLA has been a long time since they've scored. And this is 9 in a row for UNLV. This will be 10 in a row for UNLV, and he nails it. UNLV 25, UCLA 11. The perfect start for UNLV, and if you're UCLA, you can't have that. There's the miss. They keep trying threes, and that hurts. If they get twos, they're usually in on a run. 25 to 11. On the near side, Greg Anthony. Bice, they swing it around inside. What offense? Stacey Ogden in 16 now. This is just too much. You got the feeling this might happen. You didn't want to believe it because it's one of John Wooden's UCLA teams. But this is happening. Nader goes down. And this is Bice who will lay it in. It's 29 to 11. Timeout UCLA. They gotta play cat and mouse the rest of the game. It's already an 18-point lead. Oh, I mean, you can't believe this, but UNLV fans, they're going crazy. It's one thing to win it all. It's one thing to win it an all-time tournament, but it's another thing to blow them out in the all-time tournament. Bring it out for UCLA. There's a two and a miss. They can't hit anything. They can't do it. There's a pull and a miss. Anderson on, now UCLA on no transition. They only have 11 points. It's been about 5 minutes since they've had a score. There it is, Greg Anthony, all the way. A 20-point lead. Even if UCLA were to win this game now, it would be an all-time comeback. They want to push it in, they won't get it. And outside. And here's UCLA trying to get their first points in maybe about 5 minutes. Can't do that against UNLV, and a miss. It was 15-11, 16 in a row for UNLV. Ogden, no. And they bring it down the other way. UCLA trying to break that big run. This zone defense has been absolutely great for them. Ogden got it. Greg Anthony, and he got it. It's 22. It's an 18-0 run. They're going to try. There's a three and a miss. They can't even get a rebound. They bring it up. They go Anthony, and that's a foul on Curtis.
That's his first personal foul.
So here's two.
Foul.
This thing is not even a game now, but they're going to keep going to the end.
Substitution on the court.
If anything, UCLA needs to score like the next 10 points. I could see 35-21 or 35-23 at the half as being reasonable, but UNLV, they're going to have to score and push UNLV to no transition, like none. They're going to have to force them to run half-court offenses. There's a 2 lead, and they break the streak of 20-0. The 20-0 run is over. Now UNLV wants to run a half-court offense. There's a 2, and in and out, offensive board, yes. Timeout, UCLA.
Timeout.
This one is almost over in the first half. Usually with all-time teams and all-time tournaments, when there are no allegiances like this conference has to do that, these are rare. I mean, you don't always get great games, but you don't get 37-13 blowouts. You don't get teams that are just so dominant that the closest anybody in the second half has been is 9 points. And that was Duke in 1992. You don't get that. But now we get it here, UNLV. There's the steal. They bring it down. There's 2, and that's it again. Bjanovic. It's a 26-point lead. I mean, you're wondering, there's a 3 and a miss. It was 15-11. It's 24-2. And a miss. Only a very special team can go 24-2 run against UCLA. There's the 2 and a miss. A rebound, no. 39-13, and 5 minutes to go here in the first. Well, I mean, unless it's a 28-point lead in the first half. And you're looking for, there's a steal. This game has been an absolute disaster for UNLV. And there's a foul on Farmer.
That's his second personal foul. 6 team foul.
This has been an absolute disaster for UCLA. Walton will come in and Holyfield will come in. This is just a great game by UNLV, and they missed both. 28, they could have made it 30 there. Could have made it 43-13 in the first half. There's a 3 and a miss. They can't hit those threes. And they keep doing that. They're not trying to build up a foul count or anything. And John Wooden has to be upset. Bjanovic, no good, and that's 2 offensive rebounds. That's 2 offensive rebounds, and it's a 30-point game. I think just UNLV matches up that much better with this UCLA team. Three. Greg Lee with three, and UCLA still does not have at least 20 points. They would like to go on a run and make it 43-26 or at least 17. They want to get it under 20 for the half. There's two. Here they go. They're inside. Lee. 45-16. There's the steal. In, and it is good. 47-16. And they go outside to three, no good. Wow, UCLA, there's something here. And they go down, no. Stevjanovic, no. It's 31. UCLA needs a few in a row to end this half to even have a pulse. Right now they have nothing. They're flatlining. Two. And Keith Wilkes. It's 29. They take it to the outside. Two, no good. They bring it down. Lee. Go in and they play it up top. Lee again to miss. And Young the rebound. And here it is. You got some flying things in here. A three there, no. I mean, this is just kind of an ugly game under a minute and a half. UNLV is up by 29 at the half. UCLA would have to take a miracle to win this. And there's the three. Greg Lee. He has 8. They would need a couple steals. And they would need to be able to do under a minute. They would have to bring it under 20 here soon. And that is Stevjanovic. It's a 29-point game. I thought they were going to get it into Walton, but they won't. There's two for Lee, and can't have it. They go outside. They're playing pressure on him. Eight seconds. Walton, and he can't have it. And that's going to be it. They throw it up, and I was surprised that didn't go in. They're 20 minutes away from a national championship. I don't see how UCLA can come over and win this. Greg Anthony, 13 points. The only question is, will they make it interesting? Or will UCLA just blow them out? There's no need. You all know what it is. It's transition. It's a 100-42 pace in a national championship game. You might say what makes that so big? It's the fact that the other team had to win to get here so much. Stevjanovic. What do you do? UCLA is down by 31. They want to get it into Walton. That was a 2-point mistake. You're not going to lose a game with 2 points. They'd like to hit 3 threes in a row and cut that to 22. But it is so difficult for them to get in with the defense. Wilkes, and they're not going to get an offensive board. This zone defense just sucks everything up. And then they're able to break out and do a transition. And there just is there's no hope here. It's one of those championship blowouts. Big anticipation. We knew that UCLA would be about a 10-point favorite. And we thought that they might have it a little bit close. Maybe in the second half, bring it under 10. But right now it is 54-23, a three, and they straddle it in. Now UCLA is right now in a hopeless situation. It's 57-23, and it's things like that. There's the steal and a dunk. And that's 59-23. All the rebounds, all the everything has gone to UNLV. It's 36. It would be a miracle if they cut it to 20 now. It would take a 16-point lead to cut it to 20, and Walton can't get a rebound.
Defensive foul.
That's going to be a foul on Holyfield.
That's his second personal foul.
Young will go to the line for two.
First team foul.
This second half should go quick, really.
Substitution on the
Nader
court.
comes in for Wilkes. Nader the rebound. Here comes UCLA. They're down by 37 now. I mean, seriously. No good. They couldn't hit anything. UCLA is laying an egg, and right now, UNLV is playing perfect, but here's a rare steal. They go inside. Nader. Back and forth. There's a three. No. They haven't been able to hit that all day. I don't know why they're still trying to shoot it. It's just a wasted shot. All those threes, if they would have hit half of those as twos, it would be maybe a 27-point game instead of 37. I can't believe UCLA is down by 37 points. One of the most impressive showings I've ever seen. Sivjanovic.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Sivjanovic
foul.
with the foul and two shots for UCLA, and he has one.
Substitution on the court.
For UCLA, I mean, what do you do? There's really no drama here unless they cut this thing. A three, oh my goodness. Oh, what a three. That was number 13, Bice. And they go for two, and they can't have it. Come down. There he pulls and misses. They bring it down UNLV by 20, by 38 now, and they might be up by 40 if they hit this. Young, and he can't do it, so UCLA, it's 38, they want to make it 36. They bring it outside, 15 minutes till UNLV can cut down the nets. It's that much of a blowout. What running, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. That's Jeter. I like that passing. Gary Franklin will be in for lead. Timeout, it's 38 points. And UNLV, the final margin is the only thing in now. They would have to, right now, basically have a equivalent almost of a 60-point half. Have to hold UNLV to nothing. UCLA only with 25 points. This is not what they wanted to do. There's the steal. A three, oh my God. Zvijanovic. It's 41. 41, and this will make it 43. Oh, wow. I can't believe that UNLV is just winning by this much. UCLA has to put in a plan here, maybe of complete stalling, so they don't get their rear ends kicked way more than what it is now. Because it's such a blowout, I don't know if they'll go over 100. There's a three and a miss. Walton got it. And it's 41. It was 43. I mean, right now, UCLA would need something big. They got their starters against the backups. Barry Johnson hasn't been there in forever, and UNLV is still winning very good. There's a pull and a hit. They're not missing a thing today. They're perfect. It was 15-11. It's 55-16 ever since that point, including a 20-0 run. There's Rice. He has 9. You might see an MVP of this game that's not one of the top 4. The reason is because the backups are getting so many points. It's 45 now. And it's 43. Go to the outside. And he misses. We go the other way. Oh. Bring it out. Oh, what a pass, and Walton. All right, they got a little bit going here. A little bit for UCLA, just a little bit. It's down to 41. It was 45. A steal by Walton again. There's 2, a miss, a rebound, and a miss. That hurts. They can't even put it in. I was thinking, what if this thing was going down to a last-second shot? Not today.
Moses Scurry.
They got people, Moses Scurry coming in, who has a 43-point lead now. Moses Scurry, there's another steal. Zvijanovic might get the MVP. Even though he is just laying the ball in. It's back to 45. Seriously, I've never seen a defensive effort like this ever in my life, and this is happening in a championship game. Peter is first, and Walton will go to the line.
Substitution on the
starters will come back in for UCLA. Miss. 76-33. There's a 3 and he hits it. Al Red Sox fan, good to see you. I wish this game were better. I mean, there is something to seeing perfection though. There is something to seeing perfection. And right now what you're seeing is a UNLV team that has been perfect, one of the best teams of all time. What happens when they are perfect? This is, yeah, Al Red Sox fan, good to see you. This is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. a team, and that's going to be a foul. This is a team that is one of the best all time. We've known that. Against another team who was really, really good. But UNLV has played defensively one of the best games I've ever seen. UCLA only has 14 points in the second half. They had 21 at halftime. And I wish that this game were a little closer. We're going to have baseball. Don't worry, about 11 or 12 in the afternoon, we're going to have baseball. And hopefully that game will be a little bit better. Foot on the line. Oh, they call that a 3 and a timeout. Under 10 minutes to go. UNLV is going to win the national championship. The question is, how much? How much for the national championship? When you look at this UNLV team, they are good. They can be beaten, but what happened was they match up so well with UCLA.
On the court.
The UCLA is the same way. UCLA can't do a half-court offense. All through the tournament, they would get some half-court offenses, but the thing was, it was all transition. And now we're in a national championship game. There's a 2. Things aren't happening, and UNLV is just better at every position. And they do the same thing as UCLA. But UCLA, it's been insanity. They've tried the same thing all game, and it hasn't worked. A 2. Really, the offensive rebounding has been incredible. It's 48 now, the lead. They go to the outside, foot on the line, and Walton can't get it. Fights, and that's a foul on Carson.
That's his first
He'll go to the line.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So here's one, and this will be the second. They make it 85-35. Oh, the steal, and the 3, and a miss. Oh my, they bring it down. Off and inside, outside, 50 points. It's 85-35. Lee, no. Transition now. Oh, they got it. A foul, and it counts, and it is getting worse for UCLA.
Personal foul.
They've only had 14.
Third team foul.
It was 15-11. It started off 11-2 UNLV, and then it was 15-11, and that means it's been 73-24 since. But it was 15-11. We thought maybe.
That's his first personal foul.
This has all been
Fourth
second
team
string
foul.
also, so it's not like if they would have fouled out, if they would have played the foul count, that would have helped. They didn't. Under 8 minutes to go. I think that UNLV might just run some motion for 8 minutes. They might do it for 8 minutes, and that's it. Oh, the steal, and
Defensive
that's
foul.
trying to get an amp
That's
on
his second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
There's one. There's two. A 3, yes. Oh my goodness. 91-38. This is like a JV game. A JV score. And we still got 7 minutes to go. Remember, it was 50-21 at the half. It's down 93-38. It's 43-17 in the second half. I mean, they're going to celebrate a national championship. Jeter with the foul.
Personal foul.
Everybody, they're going to celebrate it, and they're going to love it. But it's more gradual now. Another turnover. And stolen away is UCLA. Look at them. They're looking at each other going, oh my goodness. Lee. Oh, the steal. Scurry. Scurry to the near side, under 6.5. Clock is running. This is one of those games now that you would say, UNLV, you just want to end. You just want this to end. I mean, this is going to be,
substitution
if you're UCLA,
on
a long, long 6 minutes. And same for UNLV. You know you're going to win. You just want to win it right now. I mean, it's one thing to run it up. That's going to be a foul on Farmer.
That's his third
I mean,
personal
it's
foul.
going to be one thing. They're going to be...
4th team foul.
There's one. They're led by 50 against Louisville, and they lead by 57 against UCLA. Oh my, 57 points against UCLA and a miss. Oh my. Moses Scurry. I can't believe the game is like this. I can't believe it. Like seriously, one of the greatest games of all time. Why? Because perfection. UNLV has just been pretty perfect in this game. Vice, there's a three. No, and a foul on Jones.
That's his second.
It'll be a 1-and-1.
7th team
Now
foul.
the starters come back in. You wonder, it's a 59-point game. Why are the starters coming in? It's because they haven't played. Farmer with the rebound there. There's the steal. Maybe it should be the second stringers that come in. Three. Nope. Offensive board. And they got two more. Keith Welch. It'll be 55 now. But UNLV, the starters haven't really played this game. It was like 37-11. 37-13. Really, they have it. Sivjanovic, a 13-point performance today. Very good. A lot of them were breakaways. And in 4.5 minutes, we're going to see a national champion. We're going to see a national champion crowned. And it's going to be epic. It's going to be one of those of all time. Number 42 was UCLA's projected point total at halftime. This is almost the same points. It's 50-21 and 49-21. Go outside, and it is 49-23.5. Oh, a little bit of a blemish. UCLA, UNLV wants to get over that 100-point mark. Two, straddles in and out. They can't get the rebound. That was Larry Johnson. UNLV wants over that 100-point mark. Out, and the two, in and out, no good. Larry Johnson, here's the rebound to Greg Anthony. And they're going to hold 3 minutes to go. There's a three. Can't get it. A little bit of a 2 here. UNLV is going to win a national champion. And the 2 and a miss. 2 minutes to go. 2.5. I mean, we knew this ever since there was no run in the beginning of the second half. First half, in the second half, the first play was the steal and a layup, and that made it a 31-point game, and it's been that way ever since.
Foul call.
Wilkes over the back. That'll be 5th on the team. Walton will come back in and the game. Jones and Jeter
Substitution
will be
on
in
the
for
court.
UNLV. A 2-1-2 zone. Actually, it goes into a 2-3. Inside, and Walton, the foul's on him.
That's his
His
first.
first,
Personal
you
foul.
can't blame that.
6. Team foul.
99-44, this is for 100, yeah. They get 100, now it's epic. If it would have ended like 95-51, 99-51, it wouldn't have been epic. But now, since it's over 100, it is now epic, and they really put their foot off the gas. There's a 3, and he nails it. It's 54. Of course, it's going to get a little bit closer. It'll get a little bit closer in the last 2 minutes. Johnson, no good. But it's going to really take away. I know some of the starters are in. Oh, that was a weird-looking dribble. Under a minute 43. Walton again. They go to the outside. Wilkes to lead. No.
Defensive foul.
Jeter, the
That's
foul
his
is third.
personal
And
foul.
a
8.
minute
Team
35
foul.
away from UNLV winning the national championship. It's going to be a special scene when UNLV wins the national title. 54. The only thing UCLA, and they missed both, the only thing that they can do is try and get it within 50. That would be the only respectable thing. Now it's 52 now with a minute and 20 to go. To go, Sivjanovic. Oh, what a pass. There's a 2 and a miss.
That's his second personal foul. 7th team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the miss. The lay-in, there's the slam. 103-49, under a minute. Another steal. Sivjanovic might be the MVP. He's just been unbelievable.
Defensive foul.
And that'll be Jones fouling
That's
Walton.
his
Why?
third personal foul.
Seriously, why? It's 103-49.
Team foul.
They want these 49 seconds to go off. And that'll be it. There's a miss. What if UNLV holds UCLA to under 50 points? And no, they get 50. 103-50. A steal and no. UNLV 53-point win, and there's nothing more. I'm just stretching out what to say. They don't need to shoot the ball. They're going to be holding the national championship in 20 seconds. Sivjanovic, a great game. Everybody in UNLV, we're down to 10 seconds away. You saw one of the best teams of all time run one of the most perfect games of all time.
Defensive foul.
It was a historic for the ages.
Team foul.
Very historic. Sivjanovic, the tip-in is good. 105-50. In 5 seconds, UNLV will celebrate. 3 seconds. This doesn't matter. It's over, and UNLV is national champions. Look at them go. They're just celebrating like they won it on a last-second basket. UNLV, national champions. Look at Scurry, and the teams are going crazy here. And Larry Johnson comes up, and he's cutting down the nets. Larry Johnson, a great game today. He didn't play a lot, but certainly when he did, it was good. And here is Jerry Tarkanian cutting down the net, 105
Thanks,
to
Vern, and
50.
welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with today's Pontiac game-changing performance.
Player of the game. Well, I don't know about Young.
Always a fan favorite. The UNLV Running Rebel made spectacular plays like this one the norm in their runaway victory. How impressive is that?
I don't know who it is. Look at that, 57 to 30. Rebounds, assists, turnovers, UCLA. That was about as bad as you can get. And the national champion goes. Take a look at this. This is UNLV. Anthony, look at this. Bice with 21 points. Who knows? You might put him on there. Larry Johnson had 12 rebounds. I mean, what do you do? Everybody just came out for UCLA. Nobody did anything. I mean, it wasn't good at all. Farmer was all right. Bill Walton. I think Keith Wilkes, 10.6 rebounds, 3 assists. And everybody had turnovers. Oh, my God, they had all turnovers. And that's it. I wish I could say more, but congratulations to UNLV, their national champions. Next week, look for hockey. The Bruins in St. Louis start their Stanley Cup every 2 days, and we will go through the Minnow. It would be the Minnow Madness. Minnow Madness will follow. Them and hockey will alternate, and then when hockey's done, I'll bring back a little bit of soccer, and then we'll end the year. But Minnow Madness is going to be fun there. The final score here, 105 to 50. UNLV the win. And there's nothing else to say. Congratulations to 1990 UNLV national champions. Dominant understatement. I just don't know. It happens this way, but we got Minnow Madness. Minnow Madness in soccer, and that's good as we have NIUE, 1,600 people in the whole country. They go against Micronesia, and that's going to be the next game. It should be very fun, and that'll be good. Thank you, Al, as a Red Sox fan. Thank you very much for joining in, Al. I always love your channel. Very good to see you. If I highly recommend your channel to anybody that comes in and sees it, I absolutely recommend it. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you later.